My name is Mikaila Reinhardt, and I'm from Cleveland County, North Carolina. I've been in the foster system for 9 years and just aged out at 18. I've lived in 23 different homes since I was 9, including group homes, family homes, foster homes. I was younger, probably about 6 or 7. That's like as far back as I remember. I lived with my mom and my stepdad, and my real dad was in the picture too, but I only went with him it was like split custody. When I turned about 7, he stopped coming to get me, and so that was like really traumatic because that was my real dad and I knew that, but he just kind of left. Which I guess kind of hurts worse because you know that they're still here, but they just don't love you anymore, or like they don't care about you anymore. So he left when I was about 7, and my real mom and my stepdad took care of me until I was about 9. And then they got divorced due to pills and alcohol. My stepdad was addicted to alcohol, and my mom was addicted to pills. And after they got divorced, my mom became a stripper, and she was never home. She was always gone. So I was stuck taking care of my little brothers, which are twins. I was there at 8 and 9, changing their diapers, giving them baths, feeding them, getting them dressed. A lot of times I would miss school. There was times where I got truancy because I missed weeks and weeks of school at a time. There was times where I was by myself for days and days taking care of my little brothers until their dad came and got them. And I kind of hid it from everybody for a while. Even my counselors would come to me and ask me what's going on, why aren't you in school? And I would just tell them that I've been sick a lot, or my grandpa died, or I would make up excuses as to why I wasn't in school, but it was really because I was taking care of my brothers. My mom's house, I then moved back in with a family member, which was my aunt. And there, it was just kind of like an up and down roller coaster. There was things that happened that shouldn't have, and I was very unsafe. From there, I moved to my uncle's. And my uncle, his family was falling apart at the time, so I don't think he was stable enough to take me and my brother in, and my uncle just kind of wasn't aware of everything that was going on. And then he started drinking a lot, and he started doing drugs, and it became a very abusive environment. And from there, I wrote a letter to the judge trying to get out of there because I still had a social worker. And they finally got me out. And from there, I went to foster homes. My first foster home was great. I loved it. I came from such a different environment to an environment where people cared about me and loved me. And that was hard because I wasn't used to it. And my foster mom got bone cancer. And I became a stress that wasn't needed, that I didn't know of. And she packed my bags for me, and one day I came home from school and she told me that I was leaving and going to a respite home. And we grabbed my bags, which were trash bags, and we went to the respite home. She drove me there, and she gave me a hug, And she said, "I'll see you later," and I never seen her again. And then when I went to my respite home and never saw her again, that was kind of where I lost control. And I just couldn't get focused on what or how I needed to act to keep me happy. I didn't understand that. I didn't have a grasp of life, or I didn't have a grasp of love. I didn't know what to do anymore. So I was just bad. That's kind of where I lost it as a foster kid. Because that's when I knew, like, this is going to be a forever thing until I'm 18. And I was not able to get adopted simply because my mother's rights were never terminated. So that's what caused me to jump from home to home. And I just wanted to find a home where I was accepted, loved, and stable. At my first foster home, I just got to the point where I was learning to be loved and to be accepted, and to have a mother and a father that cared about me, and didn't just leave me stranded. Like, my foster mom cooked dinner for me and taught me how to cook and taught me how to keep all my clothes organized when I'm washing them, you know, from darks to whites to, you know, you name it, she taught me. And I loved that because I had a bonding time with somebody, and I got to go back to being a kid, and I didn't have to be an adult anymore. This time it was a group home, and here my stuff was stolen, and I got into a big fight, and I got kicked out of there, and from there I went to just constant, like, different foster homes, different group homes. It was just a constant switch. There's not very many places in Cleveland County to go as far as foster parents or group homes. There's a lot of kids in care, and it was just hard to get into a good foster home or a good group home. Most of the foster homes you went to were respite homes, and that's why I went to so many, because the people that I went to were only for a short period of time because they didn't want to keep kids. They just wanted to be a safe house for kids until they found a place for them permanently. Then when I turned 13, when I was in the group home, I started going to counseling, and I met my forever home. My counselor saw my life firsthand, and she heard and seen what I went through every day. She would comfort me in ways that I never had, and immediately I was excited to go to my sessions every week. I even asked if I could come twice a week just to see her twice a week. Really, really close. We talked about everything. I mean, it was, how was school, or what grades are you making, or what did you wear today, or what did you eat for breakfast. I mean, it was just so easy to talk to her about anything. And I literally got so tired of my lifestyle. One day, it was like one of the last sessions we had together, I came in and I knew I was getting ready to move, but I didn't know where. And I came in to her office, and I was so tired because I had literally stayed up all night crying because I knew I was about to get moved and I didn't want to move. Like, in that moment, I knew, like, this is supposed to be my mom. And I remember our last session being happy. I don't remember what we talked about, but I know just the last time I seen her, I was happy. And then I got moved to the mountains. It was very structured. You were supposed to wake up at a certain time, go to school at a certain time, eat at a certain time. It was just very, very structured. It wasn't, you couldn't just go outside and play. You had to work up on levels. And as a kid, I felt like I didn't deserve that, because what did I do so wrong that made me have to work and prove to somebody that I'm capable of going outside and playing? I had to fight after 2 years of being in Crossmore to get out and actually have a second chance at a foster home. And that's when I came back down and they put me in a group home until my court date. And I didn't know, but behind the scenes the whole time, my counselor was fighting for me. And she was working with DSS, working with my social workers, working with my supervisors. But what they didn't see was there was a woman fighting for me that loved me. And I saw that. So I continued to fight for her. And I remember the supervisor looking at me and saying, "Mikaila, what is your goal?" And I told him, I said, my goal is to terminate my mother's rights and be adopted. And he looked at me and he said, "That's impossible, because by the time we start that process, you will already be aged out before it's over." And that right there crushed me, crushed my hopes, crushed my dreams, made me feel like I would never have a forever family. My next court date was to determine if I could permanently live with her. And we won. And I found my forever family. And I got to eat home-cooked meals, and I got to do her hair, and I got to go to the movies with her, and I just got to bond with somebody, and that changed my life forever. And she taught me so many things, and I don't think if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. She helped me enroll in college, and she helped me get a car, and she helped me figure out who I was, and she helped me learn that I could be loved, that it wasn't my fault that I lived the life I did. And she just made life easy for me. She was no longer my counselor, she was my mom. And even though I didn't get to live with her until I was 17 years old, in 1 year she taught me so many things that a mother would teach her daughter in a lifetime.